discuss under what circumstances the Parliament can legislate on state list. Ans. Though in normal times the distribution of powers must be strictly maintained and neither the state nor the centre can encroach upon the sphere allotted to the other by the Constitution, yet in certain exceptional circumstances the above system of distribution is either suspended or the powers of the Union Parliament are extended over the subjects mentioned in the state list. The exceptional circumstances are: 1. Power of Parliament to legislate in the national interests according to Article 249. If the Rajya Sabha passes a resolution supported by 2nd March of the members present and voting that it is necessary or expedient in the national interest that Parliament should make laws with respect to any matter enumerated within state law, then it shall be lawful for the Parliament to make laws for the whole or any part of the territory of India with respect to that matter so long as the resolution remains in force. Such a resolution normally lasts for a year. It may be renewed as many times necessary but not exceeding a year at a time. 2. During a proclamation of emergency. According to Article 250, while the proclamation of emergency is in operation, the Parliament shall have power to make laws for the whole or any part of the territory of India with respect to all matters in the state list. 3. Parliament's power to legislate with the consent of the states. According to Article 252, if the legislature of 2 or more states pass resolution to the effect that it is desirable to have a law passed by Parliament on any matters in the state list, it shall be lawful for Parliament to make laws regulating that matter. Any other state may adopt such a law by passing a resolution to that effect. Such law can only be amended or repealed by the Act of Parliament. 4. Parliament's power to legislate for giving effect to treaties and international agreements. Article 253 empowers the Parliament to make any law for the whole or any part of the territory of India for implementing treaties and international agreements and conventions. In other words, the normal distribution of powers will not stand in the way of Parliament to pass a law for giving effect to an international obligation even though such law relates to any of the subject in the state list. 5. In case of failure of constitutional machinery in a state under Article 256, Parliament is empowered to make laws with respect to all matters in the state list when the Parliament declares that the government of the state cannot be carried on in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution. It is submitted that these provisions enable the centre to legislate in exceptional circumstances on the state subjects without amending the constitutions, and thus introducing a certain amount of flexibility in the scheme of distribution of powers. Thus the framers have incorporated the federal principle in our constitution in a modified form in the light of the experience in other federations and in view of the peculiar requirement of our country.